All right, if you're a beekeeper, you know the drill. A hive's weight, it's kind of like taking its pulse. It's one of the most vital signs you can get. But man, getting that number can be such a hassle. So today, we're going to dig into a 30-second method that could totally change your workflow and get you the data you need faster than ever before.
I mean, come on, you've totally been there, right? You're out in the bee yard, your gloves are caked in propolis, you've got your hive tool in one hand, and now you're trying to whip out your phone and type in a weight. It's this clumsy, inefficient dance that we all do. And frankly, it's a total pain.
But here's the thing. Even with all that hassle, tracking that weight is so important. It's one of the best, most objective ways to know what's going on in there without ever cracking the lid. You see a sudden jump in weight? Boom, you know the nectar's flowing. A hive feeling a little light before winter? Okay, time to feed. It's that critical.
Okay, so what if you could get all that amazing, crucial data, but without the juggling act? Well, this is where a really cool solution comes in. Let's talk about an app called BeeKeeper Voice.
So what exactly is it? Well, BeeKeeper Voice is an iOS app that has this AI voice assistant baked right in. They call it Hive Command. And the whole idea is pretty simple, but it's a game changer. You do your inspections and you record your notes just by talking. Naturally, it lets you grab that data right in the moment, completely hands-free. Now, the app has a few ways you can weigh a hive, but for this, we're zeroing in on one in particular, the side tilt method. It's super fast, it's simple, and you know what? It's surprisingly accurate for a quick estimate. And the concept? It couldn't be easier. You literally just use a luggage scale, tilt the hive from one side, get the reading, then do the exact same thing on the other side. Then you just say the two numbers out loud. That's it. The app's AI does all the math for you instantly.
Okay, so how does this actually look when you're out there with the bees? Let's walk through the whole workflow, step by step. And trust me, you're going to be amazed at how fast this is. We are literally talking about a 30-second job per hive.
So here's the whole shebang in a nutshell. You zero your scale, you scan the hive tag to get started, you say the two weights, you say save notes, and then bam, you're on to the next one by saying scan tag. It's this beautiful, clean, repeatable loop.
All right, so step one. The whole thing kicks off completely hands-free. You've got the app listening, and you just wave your phone near the hive's NFC tag. It just knows. It knows which hive you're at and opens up a new inspection record for you. No tapping, no swiping, nothing.
Okay, so you've tilted the hive, you've got your readings. Now what? This is it. This is all you have to say. Something like side 1, 33 pounds. Side 2, 30 pounds. You just say it, just like you're talking to a person. The AI is built to understand exactly that.
And check this out. As you're saying it, this is what's happening on your screen. Your words pop up, transcribed in real time, right there in that collecting notes box. So you get this instant feedback, right away, that it heard you loud and clear.
All right, the weights are in there. What's next? You just say save notes. That's it. That one little command wraps up the whole entry for that hive. The note's saved, and you are ready to roll on to the next one. It's not easy.
But hold on, because this is where it gets really powerful. I mean, capturing the note is great, but that's only half the story. The real magic, happens next, when the AI actually analyzes what you said and turns it into actual, structured, useful data.
So take a look at the top of that same screen. See that analysis block? That's where the AI shows off a little. It's not just storing your words like a dumb tape recorder. No, it understands them. It pulls out the numbers, it does the math, and it gives you this perfect little summary.
And this right here is the whole point. It's all about this transformation. Your casual spoken sentence gets turned into a hard data point. Total weight, 63 pounds, and it happens instantly. You didn't do any math, you didn't open a calculator, you didn't touch a spreadsheet. It just happens.
Let's just let that sink in for a second. 30 seconds, the whole thing we just walked through, from scanning the hive to having a final calculated weight saved in your records, takes about 30 seconds per hive. I mean, that is just ridiculously efficient.
And how is that even possible? It all comes down to that hands-free advantage. Think about what you're not doing. You're not fumbling with your phone, you're not peeling off your sticky gloves, you're not putting down your hive tool. You get to stay completely focused on what matters, the bees. But look, this is about more than just shaving a few minutes off your time in the bee yard. This kind of speed and, honestly, this ease of collecting data, it unlocks a much bigger, more strategic advantage for how you manage your bees. So let's zoom out and look at the big picture. Because it's so fast and, let's be real, so painless, you're just going to do it more often. You'll be more consistent. And that consistency is the key.
It lets you build this amazing, rich history for every single one of your colonies. You're basically painting a complete picture of its health, week after week, month after month.
And with all that data, well, now you can actually track the trends that really matter. You can see the nectar flow happen almost in real time. You can compare which colonies are your rock stars and which are lagging behind. And you'll know for sure which hives are heavy enough to make it through the winter.
When you boil it all down, it comes to this: manage smarter and lose fewer colonies. That's the goal, right? Having this kind of easy access to better data lets you make smarter decisions, and that means you can hopefully lose fewer colonies. It's that simple.
So I'll just leave you with this to think about. If you could get a solid weight on every single one of your hives, and it only took 30 seconds each, what could that kind of consistent, effortless data do for your colonies? What new insights would you find?